Hello and welcome to Saurav's classes. Today we are discussing the CAT 2021 Slot 1 QA paper. This is question number 8, which says if x0 is 1, x1 is 2, and relationship between xn plus 2 and xn is given by this, then find the value of x2021. So from the given relationship we can write by putting x equal to 0, we get x2 equals 1 plus x1 by x0, which is 1 plus 2 by 1, which is 3. x3 will be 1 plus x2 by x1, which is 1 plus 3 by 2, which is 2. x4 will be 1 plus x3 by x2, which is 1 plus 2 by 3, which is 1. x5 will be 1 plus x4 by x3, which is 1 plus 1 by 2, which is 1 again. So that means we can see a pattern emerging, which is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and then we come back to 1 again. Let's see x6. This is 1 plus x5 by x4, which is 1 plus 1 by 1, which is 2. That means now we are going back to the cycle of 1, 2, 3, and so on. So that means there is a cycle of 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. This is the cycle 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and this is going to repeat. So that means we have to see that x2021 comes in which point of this cycle. So this is a cycle which is getting repeated after every 5 numbers. So that means x starting from x0 to x2021, there are 2022 numbers. So if I divide this by 5, the remainder will be 2. So that means it will take the second value of this sequence, which is 2. So the answer to this one would be 2. We go to question number 9, which says how many 3-digit numbers are greater than 100 and increase by 198 when the 3 digits are arranged in the reverse order. So a 3-digit number of the form ABC is actually 100A plus 10B plus C if we write it in the standard form. Now if I reverse this, it will become 100C, it will become CBA, which will be 100C plus 10B plus A. So if I take the difference of this will be 100A minus A, that would be 99A, 10B gets cancelled, minus 99C. That means 99 into A minus C. So since the number will increase by 198, therefore the first number is a smaller number and the second number is the larger number. So that means A is less than C. Now this is going to be, so it would be the opposite. So 99 of C minus A will be 198. So that means C minus A is 2. So C minus A is 2 means A can start from 1 and it can go up to 7, and the corresponding values of C will be 3, 4 up to 9. So there will be 7 numbers starting with 1, 2, etc. up to 7 and ending with 3, 4 up to 9. Now the middle number B can take values from 0 to 9. for each of these values. So for example, 103 will become 301, 113 will become 311, and so on up to 193, which will become 391. So for each of the set of values of A and C, B can take 10 values. So for 7 values of A and C, the 7 set of values of A and C, there will be 7 into 10, which is 70 numbers. We come to question number 10, which says two trains cross each other in 14 seconds when running in opposite directions along parallel tracks. The faster train is 160 meters long and crosses a lamppost in 12 seconds. That means the speed of the faster train is 160 by 12 meters per second, which would be 40 by 3 meters per second. If the speed of the other train is 6 km per hour less than the faster one, so 6 km per hour we have to convert to meters per second. So that is 6 into 5 by 18 meters per second, which is 5 by 3 meters per second. That means the slower train will be 5 by 3 meters per second slower than the faster train. So this would be 40 by 3 minus 5 by 3, which is 35 by 3 meters per second. Now we have the speeds of both the trains, and we are told that the faster train is 160 meters long. So when they are crossing each other, when the two trains have to cross each other, then if this is the suppose this is a faster train which has length of L1 and this has length of L2, so the total distance that the trains have to cross in order to cross each other would be L1 plus L2 divided by the relative speed, which would be the sum of the two speeds, SF plus SS. This is the time taken to cross each other, that would be 14 seconds. So we are given the length of one train is 160, so 160 plus L2 will be 14 times SF plus SS, which would be 40 plus 35 by 3, 75 by 3, that is 25 into 14, which is 350. So L2 will be 350 minus 160, which is 190 meters. We come to question number 11, which says suppose hospital A admitted 21 less COVID infected patients than hospital B. So A, B, so that means if A is admitting X, B will admit 21 more, that would be X plus 21. All of them eventually recovered. The sum of recovery days for patients in hospitals A and B were 200 and 152 respectively. If the average recovery days for patients admitted in the hospital A was 3 more than the average in hospital B, then the number of patients admitted in hospital A was what? So this is the number of patients, and the total recovery days is 200 and 152. So the average recovery day would be 200 by X and 152 by X plus 21, and it is given that the average of hospital A was 3 more than the average of hospital B. So 200 by X is 152 by X plus 21 plus 3. So now we solve for this. 200 by X equals 152 plus 3x plus 63, that is 3x plus 152 plus 63 would be 215 by x plus 21. So that means 200x plus 4200 is 3x square plus 215x. So we get a quadratic in x, and we divide both sides, or we bring everything to one side. 3x square plus 15x minus 4200 equal to 0. Divide by 3, x square plus 5x minus 1400 equal to 0. So this would be x plus 40 into x minus 35 equal to 0. So x is equal to 35. So the number of patients admitted in hospital A was 35. We move on to question 12. It says, onion is sold for 5 consecutive months at the rate of 10, 20, 25, 25 and 50 per kg respectively. A family spends a fixed amount of money on onion for each of the first 3 months and then spends half that amount for each of the next 2 months. The average expense for onion in rupees per kg for the family over these 5 months is closest to. So average would be total cost by total quantity. So we don't know the cost, so we have to assume the cost as 2x for the first 3 months. Months 1, 2, 3 is 2x each, and 4 and 5 will be x each. So that means the amounts or the quantities will be 2x by 10 plus 2x by 20 plus 2x by 25 plus x by 25 plus x by 50. So if you take the LCM as 100, so you get 20x plus 10x plus 4 to 8x plus 4x plus 2x, which is 30, 40, 44x, 44x by 100. This is the total quantity, and the total price will be 2x into 3 plus x into 2, which will be 6x plus 2x, 8x. So that means the quantity, the average expense for the family over the 5 months would be total cost, which is 8x by 44x by 100. So x cancels out, 8 and 44 gives 2 and 11. So this is 200 by 11, which is roughly 18 point something. So 18 is the correct option. We move to the next question, number 13, which says, if the area of a regular hexagon is equal to the area of an equilateral triangle of side 12 centimeter, then the length in centimeter of each side of the hexagon. Now we know that for a regular hexagon, each side forms a triangle with the center, and the total angle of a hexagon is 120 degree, the internal angle. So each of these angles are 60. So this is also 60. So this becomes an equilateral triangle. And if A is the side of the hexagon, then the area of this one triangle will be root 3 by 4 A square. And there are 6 such triangles, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So that means the total area will be 6 into root 3 by 4 A square, which is 3 root 3 by 2 A square. And this is equal to the area of an equilateral triangle of side 12 centimeters. So that means 3 root 3 by 2 A square is root 3 by 4 into 12 square or 144. So simplifying this, we get 3 cancels out, and 4 and 144 gives us 36 here. 3 and 36 gives 12. So a square is 24. So a is 2 root 3, 2 root 6, sorry. So this is the value of the side of the hexagon. We come to question number 14, which says a circle of diameter 8 inches is inscribed in a triangle ABC, where angle ABC is 90 and BC is 10, and we have to find the area of the triangle. So it's a right angle triangle, and we have the incenter. Let's say this is I. So we know that the incenter is the point of intersection of the angle bisectors. So if I join these two, if I join BI and CI, then angle IBC will be 45 because it's the angle bisector. This is also 45. And I can draw the in radius. So these are my in radii. So these are all same. So that means it is given that the in circle has a diameter of 8 inches. That means the radius, in radius, will be 4. So this is 4, this is 4, this is 4. Now you look at the triangle IB, and let's say I name this point as D. So IBD is a isosceles right angle triangle. So if this is 4, this is also 4, and if this is 4, this is also 4. Similarly, I can see that for the side BC, the total length is 10. So CD will be 6. So this will also be 6, because the two triangles will be congruent. These two angles are equal. You have a right angle, and the hypotenuse is common, and you have the in radii same. So these two triangles will be congruent, so these two sides will be equal. So that means if I name this point as E and this as F, so now I can see that if I take this AF as X, then this will also be X by the same logic. If you join these two triangles will become congruent. These two are the angle bisector is AI, so these two angles will be equal. The in radii are equal, and one side is common. So that means you have right angle hypotenuse side congruency. So these two are congruent, so these two sides will be equal. So now I can write AC square equals AB square plus BC square, or 6 plus x whole square equals 4 plus x whole square plus 10 square, which is 100. So 6 plus x square minus 4 plus x square is 100. So that means 10 plus 2x into 2 is 100. So 10 plus 2x is 50. So x is 50 minus 10, 40 by 2, which is 20. So then the area of the triangle will be half into AB into BC, which is half into 24 into 10, that's 120.